In this tutorial, you will learn how to make realistic material for your interior scene using Vray Next inside 3ds Max. Also, I'm gonna show you how to use plugins and script in order to speed up the process. You can download all the maps I used in this video and practice with me. Now let's dive in. Hello everyone, I'm Said Mandegar. Welcome back to yet another tutorial. So great to have you here. This is a complete course of making a bedroom inside 3ds Max. By the end of this video, you will learn how to make your favorite material in the easiest way. So please subscribe to my channel and click on that bell to be notified about the next videos. First, I start with the walls. I select them and isolate them to make sure that I just select the walls. I choose the white color for the diffuse and reflection, but I will assign a map to the glossiness to control it. I assign a UVW map modifier to scale the glossiness texture correctly. Notice that whenever you're using a bitmap, you will need to control the scale by a UVW map modifier. Next, I will go for the wooden panel, which is my favorite material in this video. Let's start with the diffuse map. Here I have an archive of all maps related to this shader, so I just bring them up and assign them to the related items. I change the mode to multiplier to get rid of the white pixels and multiply the black pixels of the AO to the diffuse map. Let me reduce the blur amount so it gives me a sharper diffuse map. Here in the Map tab, I make a balance between the glossiness amount with the map I assign. More controls gives us a better result, so yeah, you can test it a few times to get the best out of it. I also add a bump and displace map to make this shader pops up more in all 3 dimensions. Oh, I forgot to assign the roughness map to my shader. Let me just assign it. Okay, now I select them all and assign the wood material to my object. Then I assign a chamfer and a UVW map on top of all modifiers to control the scales. Also, I need to add another UVW map for that texture that I assigned lately and change its channel to apply that change. Now, you see that all the objects are looking the same. There is no randomized mapping. So now what I'm gonna do is to change the UVW maps to a unique ones and run the randomized UVW gizmo script to change their gizmo randomly so they won't look the same anymore. Select the position because we just need to change their position. I realized that these objects gizmos also have to be rotated. So I will assign another UVW map to these and do the same process again. Before I dive into the next part, I want to talk about the sponsor of this video. Skillshare is an online learning community for creative people that are serious about learning the newest skills in the fastest and easiest way. Having unlimited access to all the inspiring classes encourage everyone to invest their time on this supportive community. For example, I'm following Caleb and Niles on their iPhone filmmaking class. So yeah, I will show you my new skills in upcoming year. I think it's amazing to have the opportunity to watch over and over again in order to learn new skills in any time you want. And the best part is, the first 1,000 people to use this link will get a free trial of premium membership, so you can explore your creativity. The link is in the description. The second material that I'm gonna make is the floor parquet. I think I explained this before, but today I'm gonna add some more details to it. The first thing for the floor that are made by the floor generator is that you need to assign a multi-texture map to the diffuse map in order to load all the parts of that parquet textures. Here you see the current archive of my multi-texture maps. Notice that you have to change the floor generator parquet size according to the texture you choose. Now I adjust the parameters a bit to make it the way I like. For the reflection and glossiness map, it's better to change the maps to the grayscale or monochromatic color mode. And then I combine the maps with the reflection and glossiness amount to make a better balance. I also added dirt map, so there will be a wet looking surface generated randomly on the floor. The next material I'm gonna make is the mirror, and then the window. I think mirror is the easiest and funniest one to make. You can also add some imperfection to it via the glossiness map. The only thing for the window is to use the multi-sub-objects. IDs 1, 2, 4, and 5 will be assigned to the window frame, and ID 3 will be assigned to the glass. I load the Seizure Shader Studio to choose and load a common shader for the window frame. If you like to know more about this useful plugin, watch the video I put in the interaction card up here. Now I copy this and assign it to these IDs I mentioned earlier. I need to assign the UVW map cause the metal shader has a bitmap. The next object is this small table. It's made of marble stone and steel structure. Like before, I already have the required maps and I just assign and adjust their parameters. For a structure, I need to add imperfection to the glossiness to look more realistic, because always such materials have some fingerprints or other stains on their surface. Not sure if it's visible in this preview mode, but you will see it in your final render. And this one, I was missing it. Again, I use the same shader I made for the wall panel. It's a smart move to use the same shader to avoid making too many materials. And for these objects I inserted to my scene, I never make a material because they already have, so I just load their maps to show you the final result. The final render result link is in the description. Please like this video if it was helpful and subscribe to my channel and click on that bell to be notified about the next video. See you soon. Have fun.